Hi, my name is Michio. We're here at the Academy doing some training. Teammagnitude.com. This is my friend Ryan. We're going to show you some lapel chokes from the side mount, crossbody. Get Ryan on your back, please. Okay, once again, from the last technique that we showed, I'm going to have my knee against his hip. I'm controlling from the side mounts. This time, I'm going to go ahead and block across his neck against his shoulder. I'm going to insert my hand for a four-finger basic cross lapel choke. I'm going to slide my four fingers inside of his lapel here. So I'm going to lift my arm so you can see. Slide this four fingers inside. Okay. Pull the lapel across my hand to get a good secure grip using four fingers. Closing. Okay. That's what I'm going to do with this hand here. Okay. So I'm over here controlling the amount of lift that I want him on this side here. So as he starts to maneuver around, go move around a little bit, Ryan. I slide the four fingers in right here. Now, once I get my four fingers in, I'm going to come back around and adjust this grip to make sure I have a good choke, because without the grip, there's no choke. So like now I feel like I got a good grip, and I'll explain a little bit more in detail here in a second. This hand is going to go over the top of his head. I'm going to stick thumb inside. Okay. Notice how I turn my palm. I'm going to turn my palm to rotate my wrist into his neck. I secure my grip tight up against his neck. I'm going to drive my forearm down against his neck, place my body weight across his neck with a choke. As I do that, I'm pulling up with the choking hand, up this way. Okay? So here, rotate, pull down. Sometimes he will put his back flat on the mat, trying to avoid the pressure. You can still complete the choke by going forward. Okay? So once again, from side mount control, I got my knee up against his hip. Okay? My arm is going to go across his neck, controlling the amount of lift I want on his far shoulder. Now sometimes he goes a little bit crazy, so I dig this hand inside and push that arm away. Okay. Now at this point, I'm going to insert my four fingers in, lowering my head, keeping the space tight until I get a grip. Once I get my four fingers in, I need to adjust my grip so I can finish the choke. So I come back around, I'm using the point of my elbow to control the amount of movement that I want him to have. Move around a little bit, Ryan. Using my shoulder too. Now I adjust the grip into his neck. You can see on Ryan's face, a little bit tight for him, and that's what I want. Now I lower myself, bring myself a little bit above his chest, then go over the head. I see a lot of students go across the neck this way, and you don't get deep enough on that choke, and he can start to set up his counters. So I lower my head, so I go over so I can stop his counters. Dig my thumb inside. I rotate my palm so I can place the blade of my forearm into his neck. Nice and tight. Secure the grip. Get a little aggressive with a little bit of jerking motion. And then drop and lower for the choke. Okay? Sometimes you don't get the grip you want. It's a little loose. See, I can feel the grip. Can you feel that? A little loose. So he has a chance to fight it off a little bit more. A lot of guys will bring that arm to the front, maybe to push your head away or look for that arm. I'm going to grab this elbow and pull it to the other side of my neck. As I pull, I'm going to trap his elbow with my neck. Okay. Now I'm going to pull and place my body weight on his tricep, because I want to squeeze the ball of his shoulder into this other side of his neck while I still have my choking hand in place on the bottom. As I do that, I'm going to come underneath his neck, grab some gi material, squeeze down, pull up with the choking hand for the choke. Or I can go over the top if I can't get that grip, pull this in, again pulling up with my choking hand for the tap. My choking hand is coming up as my body weight's driving his shoulder down for a nice choke. Okay?